In this video, I'm going to take a look at, is Pundi X a good investment? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another crypto video. I'm going to take a look at Pundi X, and we're going to dig in to see if it's a good investment today. Is it worth putting any money into it? Where does it sit in coin market cap, things like that. So let's get into it. If you're here, there's a good chance you already know what Pundi X is and does, but I will go over it real quick. So we're on the Pundi X website here, and it says use digital currency anytime, anywhere. More and more businesses across the world are using Pundi X solutions to harness the power of blockchain technology. We have been deploying our blockchain-based point-of-sale solution and solidifying partnerships with governments, payment companies, and retailers. Together, we will achieve fast-paced growth. So this is a project that is currently being used in real world, and that's what you're looking for with a project. Are they doing what they say, what they're set out to do? And Pundi X is doing that. Are there going to be competitors? Yes. You know, there's also crypto debit cards, things like that, but these point-of-sale terminals are being used. They have nice partnerships. They recently just partnered with PayPal. So let's take a look at some frequently asked questions about Pundi X. So what is Pundi X? It is a blockchain-enabled point-of-sale device. It comes with features including buying and selling a cryptocurrency and also using cryptocurrency for purchase in the store. How many Pundi X POS devices will you roll out? A minimum of 100,000 units by 2021. Okay. Where is Pundi X headquartered? They are out of Singapore, but they have offices all over the world, including London, Sao Paulo, Jakarta, Seoul, Tokyo, Shenzhen, and Taipei. So let's look at some blog articles here. This is what's important also when you're looking at cryptocurrencies and when you're doing research. Are they up to date? Do they have a blog, and do they update it often? Do they have a good community? So Pundi X will support WAN chains, cross-chain assets, and that was just posted 4 days ago. XPOS distributor and merchant workshop is coming. That was 2 weeks ago. Token removal. So one big knock on Pundi X is their massive supply, their circulating supply of tokens. But the thing is, will they ever hit $1? More than likely not. Does it really matter? Also, it really doesn't. So, but they are removing tokens. They moved 48 million tokens, and they're going to do so every quarter of this year. So they have a list down here: Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. So they are taking tokens out of the system if that's something that you're worried about. So right now there are 258 billion total supply of XPOS, not XPOS, but NPXS tokens out there. So they do a good job of keeping their investors up to date. Some of the big news from about a month ago was the XPOS devices soon to support online payment giant PayPal. We know that PayPal is trying to get into the crypto industry, buying and selling crypto, and partnering with Pundi X. POS is like massive news for Pundi. So at Pundi X, the team has always been dedicated to bringing people the best of what blockchain technology has to offer. From the day that the company first started out, Pundi X has envisioned a world where payments can be swift and seamless while staying secure. That's why we are elated to announce that our blockchain-based point-of-sale device, the XPOS, will include PayPal. Since 1998, PayPal has provided millions around the world with a way to transfer funds online and has provided an efficient alternative to traditional paper methods of online vendors, auction sites, and countless more. So it goes on to say the idea for this came about after we ran a Twitter poll asking our followers which mobile payment app they'd like to see first, supported on the XPOS, and overwhelmingly it was PayPal. All other ones were WeChat Pay, Alipay, OVO, GoPay, and Paytm. PayPal won by a long shot, and they went ahead and delivered, offering PayPal on their XPOS devices. So it says having PayPal working on XPOS devices also now means that users can easily purchase cryptocurrencies such as BTC, ETH, BNB, DAI, NPXS, USDT, etc. at any XPOS merchant who has activated the device's crypto sale feature. So is XPOS ahead of its time? Kind of, but it's paving the way for bigger things. It just seems like the project has just been growing. Has the price of the token been growing? Not necessarily where you want it, but that's fine, and we're going to take a look at that in a minute. So let's take a look at some other blog articles here. I mean, you can just see that they're very active, which is a great thing. So back to the About Us. Let's read this over just a little bit more to learn a little bit about PundiX. Their vision is we keep innovating the ways to harness the power of blockchain technology to facilitate financial inclusion. At PundiX, we want to make digital currencies to be more accessible to more people across the borders and further increase the value of digital currencies for all. The PundiX team, they operate globally with physical offices. We already discussed that. We have over 150 full-time colleagues as of August 2018. A little outdated there, but I'm sure it's probably grown a bit. All right, so now looking at some price action over on CoinMarketCap. Right now, PundiX is going for 0.000196, so just like fractions of a penny per token. It sits at 132 on CoinMarketCap, so it's not like it's buried in the 1000s. It's 132, and not too long ago it was in the top 100, and it can easily get back to the top 100. And coins that are like in the top 150, top 200, they're going to get noticed more than one that's buried in the 500, 600 range or 3 or whatever. Anything past 200 gets a little more obscure. Yes, the circulating supply is pretty high. It has a decent 24-hour volume. Market cap is also not too bad. So all-time high, it was at 1.5 cents. Now, if you were to buy at this current price, let's take a look. I made a little chart here. So if PundiX reaches all-time high, and if you invest $1,000 right now at the current prices, all-time high, you're going to make a return of $79,698. Pretty insane, right? If you only invest $500, you'll make $39,849. And if it gets back to 1.5 cents on $100, you'll make $7,969. Now, back to the charts, all-time high. You might be thinking, well, that was during the 2017 bull run, but it actually wasn't. If you take a look at the all-time high, it was June 17th, 2018. So this token, hasn't even seen a bull run yet. So imagine the next bull run. I think it's easily going to hit the all-time high again. But let's say it doesn't. Let's say it just doesn't get the steam that we'd hoped for. And let's say it only makes it to a half cent. I think it will easily make it to at least a half cent based on where it sits in in coin market cap compared to the other tokens at 132, I believe it was. Sitting at 132, it's going to get needed exposure. Pundi X has a working product. They have a good community, and the team updates all that stuff. If it gets back to, let's say, if it reaches just a half penny, and you put $1,000 in, you're going to get $25,000 on your investment. Pretty insane. So let's say Pundi X really just tanks and just never grows with the rest of the market during this next bull cycle. And let's just say it gets to the 52-week high, which if we go ahead and look at coin market cap again, 52-week high was only 0.000637. This is a really bearish scenario, but let's say it gets there, your $1,000 investment is going to turn into $3,250. So coming from me, I think it's a good investment for the reasons I mentioned earlier, which were, the team, the community, and where it sits compared to the rest of the market. And another thing here, guys, if you look at market pairs, this isn't just listed on some obscure exchange. It's listed on tons of exchanges, from Binance to BitHum to Upbit, Huobi. I mean, it's listed on some big exchanges all over the world, including Y0X in India. I mean, it's on KuCoin. It's on a massive exchanges, and there's a ton of them. So it's an easily accessible coin. When it starts, when the market starts to take off, expect Pundi X to go. Will it break its all-time high? Who knows? Will it double its all-time high? It's very possible. And the main thing is that it's a company that's constantly making their product better. So that's all you could ask for from your cryptocurrency. All right, guys, let me know what you think of Pundi X down below in the comments. Is this a project you're invested in now, or is it something that you plan to get into in the future? Also, if you found this video valuable, or if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for daily crypto videos, and we will see you later.